Hi, Eric Gibaud, ericgibaud.com, and today, yes, new products from OM System, serious, yes, the OM-3 and some lenses. I'm so excited, so we're going to speak about it, so let's start. Yes, Mr. OM System, I wanted to congratulate you, yes, of course. I'm so happy you've got new products, well, updated products. New shape. There are some common points, but still, it's we're on the move. Yeah, you're still alive. I'm happy about that. And yes, you did upgrade some lenses in the way people asked. So congratulations. And this new camera body looks great. So yeah, I'm happy about that. So I have to leave you because I have to speak to my audience what you've created new and tell them a bit more. So I'm happy to see that you're back on track, and I hope to see new things soon. Okay. Have a great day. Okay, sayonara, yes, sayonara. I owe you an explanation. Why do I have this camera in my hand? This is an OM1, Olympus OM1 film camera. Why do I have this one and not the OM3? Well, because this camera is what the OM3 design is based on. Obviously, the OM3 is not a film camera, this one is, but there are few differences, obviously. But as we can see, they are back to this retro look that I really love, like my first Olympus OMD EM5 Mark II or the OM5, and not the look of the OM1 I also love, but it's more like a more modern look for the camera. This one is really classic, really nice, and I think it was nice for you for the intro to show it. I hide the name Olympus when I started because now it's called OM System. I wanted to look at the first impression, no? But the feeling, it looks so similar. I know some people will tell me, why are you going to speak about a camera you don't have in your hand? Yes, I understand, but regarding image quality, it is exactly the same base as the OM1 Mark II. So it means everything you could see on image quality with the OM1, ISO, features, many things are exactly the same because it's the same base. Okay, so I'm going to speak about the OM3, telling you the new things they've brought to this camera. That is not just a physical difference, it's also some features. Okay, so I'm going to tell you not on that one but on the OM3. Regarding the lenses, well, they are not new lenses, they are new version of existing lenses. The 17mm and the 25mm 1.8, they've basically weather sealed these lenses and dust proof, splash proof. I'm really happy about that because many people were claiming this because they don't have the money or they don't want to spend for the 1.2 version, pro version, that is a lot more money to have a weather sealing. So they took their line, 1.8 line, and they weather sealed it. So great news. I suppose the image quality is similar, okay? And regarding the 100 to 400 millimeter version 2, 5.6-6.3, there are more things that have better, so I will tell you in details. But basically the 25 and 17, that's exactly the same, but weather sealed, okay? So well, let's go for it. I tell you all about it. By the way, if you wanted to help me, I can help you too. I've activated the member area of my YouTube channel. There I don't speak about gear, just about photography, tips, advice, all this. There's a join button just below so you have access to exclusive video just for members. Also leave you affiliated links in description. Please use them, that really helps me. And don't forget, if you buy from Luminar, Neo or Aperty, if you use my code ERIC10, you get a 10% discount, extra discount on top of any offer they have. You just add my code and you get things even cheaper for you. So thank you so much, that really helps me. Let's carry on. So why this camera? Well, first, OM System now says for this camera, born to create. Basically, I did, and many people did think that OM System was just doing things for wildlife and nature photography lately. They just thought about this market. And many of us were telling, yeah, but we like street photography, or when we want to travel, we want to go light, just a small camera and go around, make pictures, street or reportage or travel, family or things like this. And this camera is this This is the idea, okay? So to have this camera, you just bring along any day, any place, anytime, as a brand of drink you maybe know, okay? So that was the idea. So this is a different camera in the wet looks, but inside everything is on OM-1 basically, OM-1 Mark II, okay? So I can speak about this camera because I'm going to speak about the features and what's different, okay? But regarding the image quality of this, you already know it if you know the OM-1. But for people who don't know, remind a few points. Okay, the sensor is a 20.4 megapixel it's a micro four thirds sensor, okay? And it's stacked and BSI live MOS. The processor is a TruePix 10. And it has the IBIS that is 5 axis, 7.5 stops. This is the best IBIS you can ever imagine, okay? Honestly, I've got many brand of camera. OM system and before Olympus is second to none regarding stabilization, okay? Obviously, you have the famous supersonic sensor cleaning, so that works really nice, okay? So, what's basically the differences? Well, I don't have the OM-3, okay, but I'm going to show you on here. Here you have a small wheel, okay. Anyway, I'll show you some pictures of the camera, of small wheel. That wheel was actually on the Pen F. I don't know if you remember it or if you have it. And there you're going to pick profiles, color profiles, monochrome profiles, cinema profile. And this is the idea. When they say to create is you want to think about your picture, you don't want to think about menus, complicated access, configuration, all this. It has to be easy. So you have 4 color profiles, 4 monochrome profiles, and 2 cine profile. But for each, you can actually fine tune. So the color profiles, you have 5 adjustments. You can change saturation, highlights and shadows, shadows effects, sharpness, and contrast. So you're going to fine tune the profile to what you like. Any of these 4, you tune as you want, okay? That's great. Then you have the black and white. You can adjust as if you had a film photography and as if you had a color filter on it. A red one, a yellow one, a green one, or a blue one, okay? So you're going to, it will change the contrast, the aspect of your picture as if it was film photography, black and white film photography. You can also add grain to your picture, so it's more grainy, this analog look, okay? And also you can put some profile like sepia, blue, violet on green. Sepia, honestly, some people still use sepia. I don't like sepia, but many people like. So you can fine tune. And then you have 2 cinema profile. 1 second, that's important. This is just for JPEG, okay? Same as other brands that do their profile on colors. This is just for JPEG. If you want to have both versions, you need to use RAW plus JPEG. If you use just RAW, this will not be applied, okay? If you want RAW plus JPEG, then you will have it on your JPEG, but still retain the original without any profile with your RAW file. Then on this small wheel, you have also a color creator. You can fine tune colors there also. Then on top, you have a wheel that says S&Q for slow motion and quick motion. Then photo profile or photo mode or video mode. By the way, in video, it can go up to 4K 60 frames per second. Okay. Then you have another wheel that is a great small button switch. That is great because it's quick access to all the computational photography that made famous OM system and Olympus before. And I love it because you don't need to go into menus. I see on my OM1, not this one, not the analog one, not the analog one. I speak about the digital one. You have to go into menus to change a few things. This you have quick access to live ND, so it's like from ND2 to ND64. One thing, this is a shutter drag effect, like long exposure. It does not physically cut light. Many people are confused with this concept. I think OM system is not communicated clearly enough on it. It means if you're in a bright sunlight, you will need to close down the aperture or put a real ND filter to cut light. But you will have this shutter drag effect even hand holding the camera. So that's great, but you need to know that. You also have GND, which is a graded neutral density filter effect. Same thing, effect, not real effect. ND2, ND4, ND8 with two type of transition, can be hard or soft. So if you're on the sea, you put hard. If it's a landscape like this, it's better to be soft. Okay, well, you can check that. Okay. Then you have the high resolution, which is a feature that allows you to shoot 50 million pixel handheld or 80 million pixel on a tripod. And you can also pick if you want 12 or 14 bits of color. So it gets you also a lot less noise. So that's a great feature that people love, that you have a 20 million pixel basic sensor, but you can still get 50 million pixel handheld and 80 million pixel on a tripod. So that's a great feature. Also with this button that is called CP, Computational Photography, you have access to HDR, also to focus stacking. If you want to have everything in focus, whether macro or product photography or landscape, you want everything in focus, it will make several pictures and stack them together to have everything in focus. Also, you have multi-exposure. Don't like this, but some people love it, so you can do it. Make a picture and then make second picture, and they will be stacked together, so you see both at the same time. This is well, I've seen some great work with that, but I don't like to do it. Okay, but that's great. It's there. And then for me, you have the most important feature, the one that made me fall in love with Olympus when I bought it many years ago. Yeah, in 10 years this year. Okay, that was my first OM-D-EN5 Mark II. Things were more complicated at that time. This is live composite. What is that? You can use it daytime, nighttime, doesn't matter. But let's say you're at nighttime, you have a small village with lights, and you have the stars on top of it, and you would like to have long exposure and have everything properly exposed. So basically, it will make several pictures as you set the camera, and make pictures one after one, and it will keep only what has changed. So it means the small village that doesn't move will not be overexposed, and the stars, as the earth rotates, then you will see the stars that will be like a trace, okay, and everything will be properly exposed. You can do that also with the river. So the river is a long exposure, and you see the stones that doesn't change. Well, it's not updated. So that's a great feature. I love it, and you have quick access. You don't need to get into menus. I love that. The autofocus, they call it AI autofocus. Nowadays, everything is called AI. I see many artificial idiots that believes AI, but well, doesn't matter. That's another story, okay? So you have several settings. You have humans, you have birds, you have animals. Thank you, OM system, for telling me that birds are not an animal. Just a joke, but it's separate. Then you have trains, cars and motorbikes, and planes. So you can follow everything you want, okay, with this camera with autofocus. The image quality, well, the same as the OM1 Mark II and OM1, okay, same thing. The RB is 7.5 stops, which is great. Then you have 1053 focusing point, same thing, everything is the same. If we speak about burst rate, when you make a of picture with single autofocus, you get 120 images per second, and with continuous autofocus up to 50 images per second. The autofocus is quadripixel, which is the system they have of the sensor. That is great, that works really nice, and it is backlit. One big difference with what we've seen so far in that type of camera. Maybe you remember the Pen F that many people are claiming to have Pen F Mark II, they would love it. Well, the big problem with the Pen F, it was not weather sealed. So if you wanted to walk around under the rain and things like this, that was a problem. This one, it is weather sealed. It's IP53, dust proof, splash proof, cold, and that's great. And it is fully metal. So that reminds me of this camera that is completely metal, that I really love. It's metal. So no plastic. The rumors were telling a kind of pen camera was coming out, not pen F2 but pen, basic pen that was plastic. No, they came out with this OM-3 that is fully metal, so that's great. If you look at the size, well, the weight 413 grams, so that's really fine, and the size 139.3 millimeter wide by 88.9 millimeter high by 45.8 millimeter deep, so that's great. Let's speak about the batteries. They use the same battery as the OM1, and that's good news because you have more capacity and it will make you 500 pictures, so that's good. And even better, there is a USB-C, not like the OM5, they still have micro USB. This one is USB-C. You can connect a power bank to charge the battery or to use the camera connected to a power bank. It means that, well, if you're recording video, that's a great possibility. They've created several accessories like a remote control and a special bag, retro bag, okay, so, well, it's optional accessories. One thing, you have only one SD card. Understand that two would not fit, not the same as the OM1 that has two, okay? Understand that, but you need to know that, okay? Let's speak, so my opinion, I think, yes, it's a nice camera. The quality of the image quality, I already know it, okay? But it looks promising. I want to feel it in my hand, okay? I don't have it yet, but probably the feeling is really similar to this one. Actually, on the picture, the texture is so similar to this, and the metal, so yeah, I'm excited about trying it in person, okay? Let's speak about the lenses. Well, basically the two lenses, the 17 and 25mm 1.8 Mark II, that just have one new thing, is this is weather sealed, okay? That's great, okay, great, good point. And also they include the sun hood, because normally on this lenses with OM system, only the pro lenses they include the sun hood. This one, these two lenses, it is included, but basically there's no optical difference. The difference is on the weather sealing, splash proof, dust proof, things like this, okay? Let's speak about the 100 to 400mm 5.6 to 6.3 that also support the converter 1.4 and the 2.0. Okay, 100mm to 400mm equivalent in full frame is 200 to 800. Okay, I'll let you make calculation of the equivalent with 1.4 or 2.0. Well, the big difference with the version 1 is that this one is weather sealed, but the most important part is they have synchronized the lens stabilization and the body stabilization. With the first version, you had 3 stops of stabilization. On this one, as it synchronizes with the body, at 100mm you get 7 stops, and on 400mm that is more sensitive to movement, you get 5.5 stops. That is great. And then it has a new coating, fluorine coating. That means that if some water falls on the lens, it will slide out, and it will not be a problem for your pictures. So I think they did better a lot this lens. It also includes the sun hood, okay? So for me, yes, this is not really new gear, but well, the OM-3, yes, is new, but what's inside is known, okay? But still, I'm happy they've created this. Now, let's speak about prices. Well, I give you the prices in euro. I don't know what are the price in the States, okay? So, no idea. But the price of the OM-3 is 1,999 euros. The OM-1, when it came out, was 2,199 euros, okay? So, it is money, I think. And you have a kit that is with the 12 to 45mm f4 for 2,399 euros. I still think it is money, but there are some features you will not find on any camera of that price. So it's hard to say if it's expensive or not. It is money, yes it is, but yeah, okay. So let's pick for second price for the lenses. The 100 to 400mm costs 1,499 euros. The 17mm 549 euros, and the 25mm 449 euros. Okay, the lenses are the ones that really go up. Okay, the two 1.8 go really up because I guess it is expensive to weather seal a lens. So regarding prices of the camera, well, there are two ways of saying it. yeah, it's expensive for a camera you carry around like this, but you have all the features of its big brother OM-1. So yeah, that's good news. Second, I understand that Olympus sold their image and sound branch because it was not making profit, or not enough profit, or maybe losing money. So I understand that the owner of OM system are not here to be helping everyone, but they are here to make money. So they probably adjust the price in a way that they are able to create things, sell them, and survive and make business. So I understand that this camera is not for every pocket, is not for everyone, but I think it is in the high part of price range. I think it could be a bit cheaper, but I'm not surprised about the price. Okay, I'm not surprised. It's fully metal, the features are advanced. Yeah, I think it's not bad. Okay, but still in the higher part. Okay, so that's my opinion about what they came out. I showed you some picture. I hope it gives you an idea, and I'm so happy that OM system is coming with something new. It's not new inside, but at least it's new outside. It means they're producing something, and I hope we'll see soon new things. If they upgrade all their 1.8 lenses, that would be great, and things like this. But well, that's it. So I hope soon to try this camera in my hand, and at least to speak about the feeling, not about the result, because you get the same, okay? But still. So thank you so much for, thank you OM System for still being on track, or being back on track more than, I think for a long time you were like not present, okay? But now you seem to be back on track. So by the way, I was forgetting, there are special offers. First, if you buy from the 6th of February, it's today when I publish the video. I don't know when you see it, but before from the 6th of February to 31st of March, you get an extra 5-year, you get 5-year guarantee in total instead of 2. So when you register on their website, automatically it goes from 2 to 5. So that's great. They also give you a leather strap for the camera. You can pick the colors, I will send it to you. And for the lenses, you get 5 years warranty instead of 2 if you buy before the 31st of March. So that's good to know that. So I'll leave you links in the description where you can buy it if you're interested. So that's it. Thank you so much, OM System, for still being here. Thank you to you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The small button down here is a small bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, you can leave a comment below. I've also activated the member area of my YouTube channel. I don't speak about gear, I just speak about photography, tuition, tips, all this. There's a join button just below so you can see video for exclusive video for members. Also leave you affiliate links in the description. Please use them, that really helps me. And don't forget, if you buy Luminar, Neo, or Aperty, if you the app they have for retouching skin, portrait, all this, if you use my code ERIC10, you get a 10% discount on top of any offer they have. So if you see a great offer, still put my code, because after they calculate their first discount, they add the discount with my code, so you get even cheaper, and that also helps me. So thank you so much for that. I also leave you my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourself, and see you soon. Bye.